Yeah, what's good, YouTube? Hey, we got Big Constantine in the building. You feel me? Look, building my $20,000 dream home gym. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could find some inspiration for this video for whenever I move out and get a crib.
After uploading the video on my house transformation, I said at the end of the video,
I want to get fit, I want to be healthy, I'm going to set up a gym in here.
And if it means that staying fit means that I need to create myself a room that's full of RGB lighting, then that's what I'm going to do.
And I feel like there's plenty of room in this space to build a decent home gym.
So the state of the garage as it is right now.
It's a nice blank empty canvas for me to work with.
There's a couple of leaks on the roof. The floor, well, it's just cement, so it's pretty cold. And the walls have no insulation. So again, it's very cold in there. And there's gaps everywhere, like between the doors and stuff. It's basically a really nice home for spiders right now. Now, before any of the work started, I sat down with Liam, who helped me design the whole gym in a 3D software.
Oh, man, like him, man. That's his style. Okay.
So I wanted the gym to be split up in different sections. You've got your area for weights, and then you've got your area for cardio. So the back of the room will eventually have two large machines. Ideally, I'm looking for a cable pulley machine and a squat rack with like a bench press in there. So with this in mind, I thought it would be a good idea to get rid of those barn doors. Now, the wall that you see in front of you as you walk in, I wanted all of that to be covered in mirrors. And on the opposite side, I wanted to mount a TV
looking a whole
with a
lot
floating
bigger,
storage unit that will hide all the electricals and other smart home devices. Also wanted a good storage solution for any gym accessories that I'll build up with time. So I came up with this L-shaped design that will hold a small fridge, and it can also double up as a sitting area with enough space for a treadmill there on the side. Kirsty also requested that we should install a bar across the wall, as in like one of those ballerina bars, not the type that you drink from. Although that would have been pretty cool. Would have been a pretty cool idea.
A drinking
So the first step was to build a new floor.
Workout room.
Oh, the camera fell. It didn't catch any of my hard efforts. Basically, I did all of these planks all by myself. I did them all. And the look on your face.
A waterproof membrane was laid down to prevent any moisture from developing in the room.
Me doing all the hard work.
Then a timber frame was laid out and drilled into the concrete. The chipboards were then screwed onto the timber frame, creating our new floor.
It's kind of interesting. We're getting somewhere here. Getting somewhere.
Day 3, the ceiling has been taken down. And I wasn't at home to film it.
So same type of deal as with the
it's
floor.
not cold in that
waterproof
bitch. Hold on.
membrane.
Y'all see his birth?
I wasn't at
Y'all see the cold birth?
home to
Yeah.
film it.
So
It's
same type of
cold
deal
in
as
there.
with the floor. A waterproof
tough.
membrane was attached to the walls, and then a timber frame was built around the whole room.
Damn. Punch and shit.
It's that time where I'm going to do a shot of me doing work, so it looks like I've done everything, and I'm going to be using a nail gun. That's a bit wonky. If that bit of the wall falls over, there you go, then I'm blaming you. And once the whole frame was built, the gaps were filled with insulation. I purchased 6 of these LED lights from eBay with a color temperature of 6,000 Kelvin to replicate daylight. The walls were then covered up with plasterboard. But yeah, once this particular process was done, and it was a long process, the room had a different vibe to it. It's a lot more homely. And also, this whole insulation stuff helped soundproofing the building, which is a good thing because down the line, I'm going to be blasting loud music there, and I don't want noise complaints. So yeah, that's perfect.
Smart guy, smart guy.
8 AM, Saturday morning, the 29th of January.
This is getting sorted today. I've got a video I'm filming with Ethan, and there's no way this can run.
Yeah, it's actually well long.
Yeah.
As long as I've seen it for a long time.
It's been 2 weeks so far. On the time lapse, it might look like a minute to you
This
guys.
shit looking like
You've
it's
taken
coming
the
together.
doors out, you've put some boards up on the side. Obviously, electric's now sorted. You've moved the tap from the inside that used to top up a water bottle.
Oh, yeah. There used to be a tap inside.
Yeah, that's such a weird thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had that big, what was it, wooden block thing?
Big
here?
wooden block, that's gone. The cabinets there are gone.
if you can tell, the floors you're standing on.
Yeah, obviously.
They're much nicer.
Even.
They're even, yeah. The whole ceiling had to be taken down
Oh, you
because
love
it was
that
very
even?
uneven, and there was a leak on the roof as well, so some of the boards weren't in great condition. But yeah, just got to finish some of the last electrical bit. And
good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to work out in it.
There's a new sense of confidence for today. Today,
What the
I'm gonna
hell?
smash it. I'm gonna have the best day ever. Then when you just haven't had a haircut in a long time, it's something different. And I'm hoping that with this gym build as well, after I do like a quick little workout in the morning, because I do like to get up early, my spirit will be a bit more uplifted. And this is why I'm doing it, because I could have easily just transformed this into another filming space, a studio, or a cinema, a games room. You know, something a bit more for enjoyment. Not that I'm not going to enjoy gym. I'm not going to enjoy gym, am I? I will. I won't, but I will.
Forget using your mum's Femfresh and using those nasty 10-in-1s that claim to clean your body, hair, house, and sins all in one bottle. And let me put you
Dr.
onto
Squatch.
Bloomin's brand new Nourish and my 1 course of the Vision Health Description in 8 hours. Link in order. They sorted it out. The next stage was then to plaster the walls. We had a plasterer come in and they sorted it out.
Yo,
within
they really
1
be
day.
rocking
That
over
includes the
those things
ceiling
on the
and all the walls. Then fast forward about a week's time, we had to wait for the plaster to dry. The weather was a bit damp in the UK, so it didn't dry as quick as I'd expected it to. So, you know, had to wait a whole week. The old door that was just a bit of rotting wood had to be replaced for something safer, so a new composite door was installed.
Looks clean though, looks nice.
This thing is mainly for Kirsty. I don't see myself using it unless there are going to be some exercises where I will be needing it. But we've now got a ballet bar. One of the biggest things I'm excited about on my life.
Wireless chargers here. So you can just put your phone down on this windowsill and it'll charge your phone.
Now with the floors, I needed something really
the most
strong and
constant,
durable.
yeah.
And apparently this vinyl that already has the underlay on it is one of the best out there. And today that is getting fitted over here. Well, why am I pointing where? It's getting fitted on the floor, obviously. And then after that's done, I can start building those IKEA units I got the other day.
Okay.
Now there was a couple of things that convinced me to spend the extra money on this type of flooring. First of all, it was advertised to be super hard wearing and that it comes with built-in underlay, so there's no need to spend more money on underlay. And that it's waterproof. And it had many other features which I won't go into, but these were the most important ones for me. And one of my favorite things that I did during the house renovation project was I installed the RGB cove lighting. Let me tell you what, it creates the perfect mood for any room. Often you'd find that spotlights in the ceiling can be very harsh, like they can go in your eyes or they can reflect off the TV too much, but this mood lighting is incredible. So I wanted to do the exact same thing for the gym build too. At this stage, the skirting was attached to the walls as well as the mounts for the surround sound speakers in each corner of the room. So when it came down to the storage units, I actually purchased the floating shelf directly from IKEA. And on their website, you can actually customize your own storage solution with their many different brands. So I was able to construct the exact same shape that I planned in the 3D render. And a couple of days later, I went directly to the store, picked up all the parts, and with the help of a couple of mates, we built them in no time. Okay, when I mean no time, this is thirsty work, I tell you boys.
Oh me, oh my, if only we had something to quench our thirst.
If only we could get our hands on some kind of refreshing beverage.
We didn't exactly time it, okay? We had a good time.
Did you say refreshing?
Yes, I did, John.
Oh, they're such idiots.
Shots were consumed.
I got us some Prime.
I sure can't wait to see what flavour I get.
I'm all surprised, John. He's gonna get more of a distilled variety. Well, you've got vodka.
Oh boy.
So this will be attached to the wall, it'll be floating on the wall, and then you've got access to all those plugs. Also, I can't believe that was a first edition of XIXI opened. I'm gonna regret that.
Update.
Goofy.
We've built it all.
Thank you guys, thank you for helping me build that.
No problem, mate. Any time for you.
The building was now ready for a fresh lick of paint. Nothing fancy here, decided to go for a simple eggshell white.
Okay.
Nice. Wow. Wow.
Big change, right?
Yeah, just like that. I can't believe how much of a difference it is.
It's looking nice though. Look at that, this place looks nice.
Now we've got this whole unit built in. I'm missing the doors. I keep getting the doors wrong.
What do you mean you keep getting the doors wrong?
So I bought some really nice doors.
Yeah.
Got wrong hinges for them.
Goofy.
Yeah, and then like a workbench that you can sit on, and then got a floating unit, and there's gonna be like a TV there, and all the media stuff will be hidden there.
Oh, TV in the workout. Good. If it works, I hope.
Guess what's going in that little gap up there?
TV.
TV's gonna go there.
Okay. Oh, I thought knowing you probably have about 5 TVs in here.
No. Aircon.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
So I had a company to come in and do that, and the greatest thing about an aircon unit is that they also provide heat. So during them cold days, I can switch it on, let the room heat up, and then switch it off. So yeah, shout out to Kent Air Solutions for sorting that out for me. Top guys.
It's nice and cool in here today.
And then you're probably wondering why this wall hasn't been painted.
Mirrors?
Mirrors, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
There's going to be a whole mirror over here.
Whole side?
Yeah.
Very nice.
You're cutting his hair again, God, no. TV.
Okay, fun fact, this building, all the walls were wonky. They were like slightly higher on one side, slightly lower on the other side. So custom measurements had to be done. So my advice for anybody that's also trying to install mirrors of this size is get people to come in and do the precise measurements. Then about 2 to 3 weeks later, my mirrors were ready and the guys came back and installed them in one afternoon. I was really impressed at how quickly they installed the mirrors, and all of a sudden the room looked double in size. I was absolutely buzzing because that meant this was pretty much the final steps of the whole build. And then the next thing to do would be to fill it with gym equipment, right? Yeah. So I got my hands on a Peloton tread.
Okay.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Top service.
The only thing is, every time I was doing a run, I was staring into this blank wall. It just felt very weird. It was almost hypnotizing. I felt like the wall needed a little bit of texture. So I bought these fake foliage panels that are nailed to the wall, and all of a sudden, I've got some nice texture. There's a little bit of greenery in the room, and it looks beautiful. So yeah, I've got a space that is a complete vibe. As for the rest, well, that's gonna have to be a part 2 video because I blew all of my budget on, you know, setting up this whole space. So I need to get back to saving. At least now I can go for runs. I can join all the Peloton classes that you get in the membership. And my favorite feature is that I can screencast anything on the tread to my TV, and it also connects up to my speakers. So personally for myself, I'm getting a really immersive experience when I watch these PTs do training. I feel like someone is there in the room with me. And it's not just all like running classes. You get like shadow boxing, yoga, stretching exercises, and much more. This is not a brand deal, but I do love the Peloton system. In fact, the guys who came in to install it, big up to them, they said, we give you 3 months before you're gonna wanna buy the Peloton bike. And so far, I really want one, but I'm gonna hold off because I don't think I'm gonna have enough space in the gym after all the other machines are put in. So that might be at a later stage, you know? And you know what? The best thing about this build is that I got to customize each element to how I wanted it. Surround sound speakers, USB chargers, wireless chargers, plenty of storage, a fridge. Now, prime. If you're listening to me, I really doubt they are, to be honest. But this fridge could be filled with your hydration drinks. But you playing, girl. So yeah, I do actually have further plans for this build. You know, I need to work on the weight section now.
Clean,
I need those 2
that
machines, maybe some rubber flooring, a weight rack, a freestanding boxing punch bag. Feel free to get involved in the comments as you guys regularly help me come to a decision when it comes to this kind of stuff, believe it or not. Yeah, until then, hope you've enjoyed this transformation video, and I'll see you for a part.
That's a cold ass room, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'd work out there. That shit fire, boy. Ooh, hey, inspiration and that. You know what I'm saying?